Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica, and today I want to talk about the 23 books I want to read in 2023. So there are rules to this list, and this list I actually made up on my own. My rules for this particular list is they cannot be released in 2023. They have to be released before 2023. They cannot be arcs. Although I don't actually ask for arcs because I'm a bit of a commitment phobe when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't think I'll ever get to it, so I won't ever go near that. But the other thing is these books have been on my radar for a long time. Now, there is a bit of a cheat where there's a series, and I don't care. This is my list, and I want to pick what I want to pick. So this is to help me stay focused on my reading more so this year, where I'm not reading quantity, but I'm reading quality books that I really truly want to get to. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, these are not in any order, and I am just going to quickly show them to you. I'm not going to read what they're about, but I'll link them down below. So if you're interested, you can go see what they're about. So the first one is Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. The next book I want to read is Heavy Crown by Sophie Lark. I have read every book in the Brutal Birthright series except Heavy Crown. The next one I want to get to is Snow by Sophie Lark. And if you haven't noticed, there was a theme to those two, because I want to really get to the Kingmaker series by Sophie Lark, and that's my cheat. I want to read the entire series this year. I reserve the right to pretend the Savage doesn't exist. I might go there, I might not, but we'll see. And then I want to read The Words by A. Jade. That book is kind of scary because of the length. That girl is a big girl, and I have read one Ashley Jade book, and I didn't completely love it. But everybody loves it, and I'm going to trust everybody on BookTube and give it a go. Right. The next book I want to read is Mile High by Liz Tom Ford, because it sounds really, really good, and I've heard nothing but great things about it. And the next book I want to get to is Mafia Madmen by Mila Finelli. I have read the first two books in the series, and I loved them. They're so bonkers, but I just love them. And I never took them seriously, but I have yet to read Mafia Madmen, and I don't know why. So I definitely want to get to that in 2023. The next book that's been on my list, and actually I bought the audiobook months and months ago, is Rafe by Rebecca Witherspoon. I wanted to try her out, but I ended up reading another one before that, but I still haven't gotten to Rafe, so that's on my list. Okay, and then I want to read Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young. The next book I want to read is The Highwayman by Kerrigan Byrne. I've read The Hunter. I loved The Hunter, but I've yet to read The Highwayman. So I'm absolutely going to try to get it in 2023. The next book I want to read is Romancing the Duke by Tessa Dare. I have never read that book. I have no idea why I never picked that up. I mean, I picked up some of the Castle of After books and her Governor's Game book. And the next book I want to read is Real by Kennedy Ryan. Okay, guys. I am going to go for Macaulay Smelser book. In 2023, I'm going to read Bad Boys Break Hearts. All right. And the next one I want to read, after listening to Liezl and Jess talk about The Serpent in the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. That sounds fantastic. Sign me up for vampire romances all day long. I would be there, no questions asked. And the next book I want to read, and it's probably going to be a series, if it's as good as I think it's going to be, is Painted Scars by Neva Altaj. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher her name, so I'm just spelling it. I heard really good things about it, and I think I might really, really like it. So that's on my list. Another book that might end up being a series binge for me is Lifeblood by Amara Ray. I heard, again, very, very good things about this book and the series, so it's on my list. And the next book I want to read is The Temptation by Nikki Sloan. It's book 5 in the Filthy American series. I've read all 4 books, but I have not read The Temptation. And then I want to read Forever Never by Lucy Score. I'm slowly making my way through her backlist, so I want to try and get a couple of her books in, but I definitely want to read Forever Never. I already have the audiobook from the Audible sale. And next I want to read Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. I have the audiobook, I have the physical copy, and I have the ebook. So there's really no reason why I should not be reading Lotus this in 2023. All right, and the next book I want to read in 2023, and I have the physical copy, I just don't feel like trying to go find it in my stacks. So, but it is Gracie Meets the Grump by Mariana Zapata. And I'm hoping the audiobook comes out pretty soon for that. And the next book I want to read in 2023 is Yours Until Dawn by Teresa Medeiros. This was read for, I think it's the Historical Hellions, and I just did not get to it because the book did not come in time for the live show, and I was like, well, okay. But I'm going to sit down and read this very soon. The next book I want to read in 2023, and it's actually the last one on this list, is Further to Fall by Catherine Cowles. And I have the physical and I have the ebook, but there's no audiobook, and I don't know if she'll ever put out the audiobook. And I wish she would, but that's why I haven't read it yet. It's because it takes me longer to read physically, simply because I don't have a lot of time. But I'm definitely going to get through this one in 2020. All right, so like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell below so you can know when I'm going to be posting. I think I'm going to start posting every Wednesday and Saturdays. As for these books I want to read in 2023, I probably will vlog them so I can hold myself responsible to actually read them, specifically the ones that do not have audiobooks, because those generally go by the wayside because I'm really, really busy. But anyway, and if you want to leave me a comment, leave me some headphones, because I wear my headphones more often than not. Anyway, so have a good night, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.